I'm live again. Where you been? There. All that nonsense going on, man. Anyway, I was thinking, since all this stuff's going on, everybody's being triggered by the sun. What sun? You're going to talk that 61 again? Yeah, by 61, 1661. The Jesus gematria reversed. Anyway, reverse ordinal. Uh, hi. um, since all of these actors, all these mobsters, all these caballers, since all these ballers all claim to worship good, good God, even if it's bad, just roll with it. Negative, good and bad, just go positive and negative. In order to meet in the middle, to achieve the middle way, Mr. Alan Watts, we suggest we humbly, DDG 38, USS Loose, Captain Stubbs and me humbly submit. When these leaders get together, they're not getting, we'll get them together, have them discuss this like they always do, but insist that they pray to this God together. We think they're different gods. Well, maybe they need to come together in that. The one infinite creator. At 14, the king we call Ra, Jesus, many other names. I call him the ancient of old because I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen the king. I said, he was standing at 11 o'clock. Yeah, he was up there at 11 o'clock. Now, I didn't see Father. You don't see Father. Even all texts tell you that. No one has seen the Father. Well, I've seen him. You saw ancient of old. You saw Ra. You saw Christos, which is in you. You couldn't have seen it unless Christos lived in you, because you are Christos. And if once you have the eyes of Christos, you can see the King, and you've been shown the King. I call him ancient of days. Why? Because he was ancient. Roll with it. At 12 o'clock, 12. And we know 12. That's King Kron. King Kong. That's King Chronograph. So 11, King Ancient of Days, Christ, Ra. At 12 o'clock, King Kron, time, foci coming through Saturn, first port. You know where first port is. Where's your first port? You all know that? All right, don't be a butthole. Saturn, first port. You know this. And leads on to Uranus and Jupiter and Mars, and then Venus, and then Mercury, and then the moon, and then the sun. Sun at 7. Don't stare at the sun. No one's seen the sun, except when you do, you see light. I am the way, the light. I'm the way, the light, the truth, all that stuff. Get to your point, man. Okay, when these leaders get together, make them pray together. King Kron, Ancient of Days, Ra, Christos, Chris Christ, Chris Kringle. Oh, at 13, that's where Mother's at. Mother's at 13. At 1 o'clock, 13th density. Mother Mary, Mother Sophia, Cassiopeia. What's your point? Just make them pray together? No, have them pick their gods and pray right there. Whatever deal they're making, have them seal it. Yeah, seal it with a prayer. That's the genius of this suggestion. Have them seal it with a prayer. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all. That's all I had to say. I gotta go. There's a pool. Hey, Shadow Man. I'll stare at that sun during the daytime. Why did you? You got cataracts, don't you? I think we all got a little. At 66 years old, I got a little bit of it. They say. He says he can see it. Is it blurry yet? Everything's a blur these days. Why? Because we're moving so fast. Everything moves so fast. It moves. The moon moves fast. The sun moves fast. The planets move slow, but they seem to have sped up too. That's because of the common denominator of life. Each year you grow older, what the experience and the perception of time becomes less and less significant. At 2 years old, 1 year, 1 hour represents something totally different than somebody at 60 years old. But get them together and have them pray together. I think they all have some common agreements they need to come to, and they can seal it. Make sure to just tell them to seal it with a kiss to God. And if they're smart, they can kiss the Trinity, which is really a quad. If you bring Father into it, if you think ancient of days, ancient of old, and then thank Chronos, thank Mother, and of course thank Father. Thank all four of them. That's my suggestion. Then we can have peace on earth, goodwill towards men. Man, that's all. That's all I got to say. Bye.